Hey everybody, I'm Dr. Lyle, coach at Chiro World, aka Koca Chiropractic, here joined by my good friend Robert of Crown Trophy, located 1 block north on 90th and 1 block north of Maple on 90th Street, right?
That is correct.
So, literally driving home tonight, I knew we were going to have a little chat about things, and as we moved to the other side of the world, I apologize, my dogs are trying to break in. So, but I was pulling the driveway, I was like, I'll bet that dude has on a North Carolina Tar Heel shirt. And he does.
Yep.
Because there's one thing you and I, well, two things we have in common. One, I love to help you.
Right.
And two, I love the North Carolina Tar Heels.
There it is.
And well, here's what I remember. Here's what I remember the most about you when you first started care with us. You had taken a trip to Chapel Hill.
Yep.
And then when you got back, your vivid detail of Chapel Hill. I mean, down to the nitty gritty. Enough to the point, so everybody out there listening understands, this is how much I know that this guy's a North Carolina fan, bigger than me, that I've shared his story with other patients who find North Carolina stuff, and what do?
They give it to you to give to me.
They bring it to me to give to you. And they're not bringing it to me. They're bringing it to you. I'm like, what the heck? So, anyway. So, the last time we chatted was last week in the office. But the last time we chatted was we were kind of in the midst of the shutdown of the COVID crisis. And the reason I wanted to just get on here with you for a little bit was, now that we've moved to the other side, summertime is here, school year is getting ready to start up, which is really hard to believe. We're a month and a half away and school's going to start. But and they talk how people can take advantage of you. Before we do that, why don't you tell us about Crown Trophy? Okay.
So we have been around for 25 years. It's a fun business. The thing that I always tell people about it is it's always positive. You know, most people don't get an award for doing anything negative, so it's always a fun environment. Yeah, it's always a fun environment. And we're like a family. Once you get to know us, myself, Bob, the other owner, our engraver and everything, you just become a part of the family, even though we're in this COVID crisis, the one thing that really drives us crazy is, like I said, we're like a family. So it's always, come in, high five, hug, that kind of environment that we have there at the store. But yeah, it's a nationally known, locally owned trophy and award store. And like I said, we've been around 25 years, helping out in the community. Not just, sports, but also any type of corporate recognition, promotional products. I tell people 95% of anything you can put your name on, we can help you with. So, yeah.
So before we get into that, and what's kind of cool, 25 years. So in the 25 years, and I never asked you this question the first time, let alone in the office, but what has been the biggest change you think or you've seen in the 25 years of trophies, engraving, whatever, awards, or has there been a change?
Oh yeah. When we first opened, the big push was basically, medals and trophies. And as the years progressed, we got more and more into corporate awards and more plaques, more glass, more acrylic. And then it got into the whole promotional products, the way to best get your company or organization's name out into the public, So it's really changed from just, giving things to kids, so to speak, recognition type thing, but more along the lines of wanting to really recognize everyone for a job well done, number one. Number two, get more recognition of products out there in the world, because everybody needs something, you know, not just awards, but, you know, glassware, barware, drinkware, you know. I mean, we did those portfolios for you last year, you know. So, you know, just ways to use everyday products, you know, and see that recognition out there in the world.
So I think what we need to do is convince Dr. Frank Core and Price they need to get me a plaque or a trophy for just being one really cool dude to work with.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, definitely.
I think they
I'll
should.
talk to them about that. Yeah, yeah.
You know what they'll say to that, won't they? What's that?
I said, that's my job now.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think you come in next week so you can talk to Dr. Price about that and go, he needs one. Or your other cohort that you run into the office, you can convince Dave of it maybe too.
There you go. Yeah. Yes.
Because I know you guys pick on me.
What?
Oh, I hear you.
Oh man, please. That's not me. That is not me.
Oh no, I hear you. It's okay. So I don't know if you could. I know the one story you told me in there, and you don't have to, but I'm going to throw it at you. What's been the most bizarre thing you've ever had to ask to be made or make?
So
you know what I'm asking, but
yes,
you don't have to tell it.
No, because I love it, because it's my favorite.
Okay.
You know,
okay.
Especially now in this world.
Okay, so before you go, here's what I'm gonna stop you right there. Here's what's funny about this. For those watching this, literally when I walked in there, because I said I'm gonna come visit your business, because I love to visit my patient's business.
Yeah.
So when I walked in there, I was like, all right, first thing out of my mouth was like, all right, what's the most bizarre thing you've ever had to make? I mean, before you even showed me the place, I was like, what's the most bizarre? All right,
right.
So go.
Right. So I will never forget this. It was probably our second or third year that we were open. It was a Friday afternoon, and this guy comes in and goes, "Hey, I need your help." And I'm like, okay, you know, I'm thinking it's just a regular, you know, last minute type thing. And I go, you know, what is it that you need? He goes, well, I met this girl last night and I told her I won the Heisman Trophy. So I need you to get me a Heisman Trophy.
I love it.
And I'm like, no, I can't. You know, that's a copywritten, trademarked type of thing. You know, and the thing that makes it so funny, you know, like I said, that was probably our second or third year. So I don't even think it was the year 2000 yet. You know, so the probability of somebody just using Google, you know, back then was very slim to none. Versus now, you know, if I walk up to somebody just randomly and say, hey, I won the Heisman Trophy back in 1993, the first thing they're going to do is whip out a phone and Google it and see who won the Heisman Trophy. You know?
That's awesome. Okay, so now the important part.
Yes.
Now that we had fun, as summertime goes,
Mm-hmm.
You're open. People can come in now.
Yes.
COVID. Okay. Tell us about that now. I mean, they can come in and shop normal.
Yes. Shop normal. We do, due to several of our staff members having, oh God, I can't think of the word now.
Immunocompromised?
Thank you. Yes.
You're welcome.
Yes. Because of compromised immune systems, we do ask that you wear a mask when you come in. But yeah, you know, come in, shop as normal, you know, pick out, you know, whatever trophy award that you need, and, you know, normal turnaround time, you know, really not much has changed.
Okay. And if let's say online, they can go online and hunt stuff down as well?
Yes. So if you go to www.crowntrophy.com/store-38, that is, like I said, because, you know, it's a national franchise, that gets you to our local store's website.
Okay.
And,
important for those watching this, Store 38.
That is correct. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, now I'm going to check your Heisman Trophy. Maybe I'm wrong here. What Heisman Trophy winner wore the jersey number 38? Was it George Rogers?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I don't know either, but I'm thinking he was in that number. So somebody will Google it and tell me if we're right or wrong.
Yeah. but yeah, you'll be able to go to the website, cruise around there, look at, whatever it is that you'd like to get. There is a link on that website to shoot me an email, just to see product availability and everything like that. I get that email, I respond back to you either via email or phone call, to follow up, and then, we go from there.
And don't you do most of your grading in store?
Yes, we do. Yes. We have 2 laser engravers. So just basically 98% of everything that's engraved is done there in the shop.
So the turnaround on it is obviously much quicker versus having to ship it out and wait. And
yes.
And plus more, and I say this, that's just why I always want to do these with local owners. I want to do it with local business people, obviously because I want to support them as well too.
Yeah.
And then versus the other side. Now, what's summertime? Is it? I mean, what are some of the things that people are starting to purchase? Because for those watching this, going, "Hey, I never thought about that."
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So obviously, right now, baseball is into the swing of things. So baseball, softball, getting ready for back to school. So anything that you would need for your kids to get ready to go back to school, if you want to personalize, water bottle, things like that for your kids. We do all that there on site as well. There's so many different things to choose from as far as.
Can I ask you a question about that? Like a water bottle, do they have to buy so many of a water bottle, or can they just say?
Certain ones you can just get one. Each one is different. I always have to look at the availability from our vendors. Because some of them, like I said, some you can do just one, but other ones they do require you to get a minimum. But you let me know what you want to do, and I'll direct you to what's going to work best for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then as school year gets up and rolling, things that, because there's somebody out there going like for promotional as we end the year, which is so weird to be talking on June 29th and ending the year. But
right.
I mean, it's halfway, so you got to start planning. What are some hints, ideas people can say, "Oh, I could do that," or "I want to do that"?
And that's the thing. When it comes to promotional products, it's so wide open. So the sky's the limit. I can't just pick.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's kind of an unfair thing. So.
Yeah. But here's the funny thing. One of the statements that we make is, even if you don't know what a widget is, if you tell me, "Hey, Rob, I want to get a widget," we'll do all the research for you and get you the widget. Or
so you can kind of help and guide it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So as we wind down here, I said 15, 20 minutes. Big things that you could say, "Hey, this is what an idea," or we really are big item things we're starting to see besides water bottles.
So I would say like drinkware. Right now, I know weddings aren't quite as big, as they used to be, but you have those gift ideas. So barware, drinkware. If you're thinking about, like I say, you can't go to your local pub right now because the bars aren't open. But let's say you have a bar, in your house. If you want to get some glasses, for your favorite beverage, personalized, we can do that too. Or if you want it with a particular logo of some sort, those are products that we offer as well that you can do.
Can you imagine the COVID 2020 stuff that's going to be coming up?
Oh, man, yeah.
Are you starting to do that stuff?
It's funny. Speaking of, so we had some people who decided to do a golf tournament, and they one client called it the COVID Cup. One of them called it the Corona Cup. Just different play on words with that particular type of thing with golf and the title of the tournament, so to speak. But yeah, especially like recognizing your first responders. Be it people in the health industry. Because they have really been hit hard with the amount of hours that they've had to work. So let's say you have a relative, who's a nurse or a doctor or EMT or, anyone along that line, and you want to recognize them. We have specialized, awards just for that. You know, male and female. Yeah.
That's cool. Cool. All right. So where are you at again? So everybody knows.
The address is 3040 North 90th Street, which, as you stated before, 1 block north of 90th and Maple. We're in the Village Shopping Center. So yeah, right, like I said, right there, 1 block north, 90th and Maple.
West side of 90th, correct?
Yep, that is correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And phone number?
402-573-5500.
And it's store number 38.
That is absolutely right.
Cool. All right, everybody, I'm telling you, this dude is a rock star. I've known you, what, almost 2 years now? Going on 3.
Yeah, going on 3. Yeah.
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 Yeah, and literally,
Been that long.
and it's hilarious because I'm like, he's going to have North Carolina on. And that's a true fan. I'm telling you. I don't think in the 3 years I've known you, you've come into the office without something North Carolina on.
Yeah, either North Carolina or Crown Trophy. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You'll never wear Duke.
Oh God, no. That's blasphemous. You notice
Right.
I don't even say the name.
All right, my man. You know I love and appreciate you. Everybody, check out my good friend Robert at Crown Trophy, store number 38. He is who he is right here, as authentic as they come. Thank you, buddy.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Love and appreciate you, man.
See ya.
Yes, sir.
Man.